Could you, because I was watching the B. Simone thing, and she was saying how she couldn't date a dude with 9 to 5. So could you date somebody outside of your industry or outside of, you know what I'm saying, your tax bracket?
What would be like your ideal date?
Cop a pound, break it down, now who ready to shop? In my Bergen baking bitches with my Betty the cock. It's alright, I don't treat them like I inherit the ops, because I've been down at Morgan State, learning from my smooth bros. Professionals overcoming obstacles with new Joes, learning we could conquer the impossible with new goals.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Ty Boogie, and I'm here with some lovely people today, alright? Today we're going to be doing guys asking women questions that guys are scared to ask. Now, I mean, there's a lot of fellas out there that's scared to ask questions, but you want the answers. So we are going to be, the people to ask those questions for you. Alright, so I'm going to let these people introduce themselves.
What is up, guys? We are It's Amigas. We're from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
My name's Leo.
And I'm Abby.
And subscribe to our channel.
My name's Khalid. I have a YouTube channel, but you can follow me on IG at Sanchez Hotboy.
Where do you work? Where you go to school?
Okay.
What's going on, everybody? YT the Savage. I don't have a
Y'all
YouTube.
niggas sound so professional, like you trying to get a job, bro. This is YouTube, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga said, how you doing, sir? No, I'm just trying to get a job. Heard y'all niggas hiring. Without further ado, first thing, in the description below, there's going to be an app. It's going to say Fitness Coach. Click that link and download that app. Now, I mean, if you're trying to get your body right, now, I mean, for the summer, maybe next summer, or maybe even the winter, now, I mean, download that app. Click the link in the bio and download the app. I can't stress it enough, especially if you enjoyed this video. Help me keep my sponsorships, alright? And hit the like button, subscribe button, and turn on my post notifications, all that good shit. Alright, so the first question is, I'm cheating. Alright. What is your biggest turn-offs?
Where should I stop?
A big one for me is someone who's unmotivated and has no passion, has no goal. That's really a turn off to me.
Damn.
There's more, but
I wasn't even thinking that deep. I was thinking more so little things like when people burp, when people chew like a cow.
Yeah.
Shit like that. That's like one of my biggest.
Nah, I think the goal thing, I can definitely feel that and attest to that, because like, if you're a real goal-driven person yourself, somebody that doesn't, have that same mindset, they can bring you down.
For sure.
What else is a turn on?
We have a lot.
There's
We
a
talk
lot.
about it all the
Too
time,
much.
but obviously off the top it's pretty hard.
She said chew like a cow.
I don't think it just honestly elaborate a little bit. What do you mean?
Alright, so boom. What is something that if you're on a date, I'm gonna make it a little simple. If you're on a date, it's just a deal breaker.
Yeah, a non-negotiable.
Oh yeah, nah. Hell no.
Let's see.
Like, is it like
You're gonna say oh
First date?
first date?
First date. I'm gonna just say straight up, when that bill comes and you don't do a little fight,
What you mean? What that mean?
like
that mean?
because women like Abby and I, if you're not grabbing, I'm grabbing.
But if you don't be there,
But if you don't go and you don't go, nah.
Yeah.
Nah,
I see you. I'm gonna pay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay, and I'm never texting you again. Alright?
Because we like to test people. So if you're allowing me to pay the
We
first date,
testing y'all.
Same.
But go ahead.
But ain't no real man I would think would like allow his date to
oh
pay
hold on,
for the
they
first.
out
Nah,
there.
especially if I ask
No,
you to
they're
come
out
on a
there.
date with me
They're out
and
there.
I don't pay, that's just not right.
Like I don't believe in the guy always paying for everything. I don't believe in that, but don't correct the first time. That's just all I'm saying.
First impression is everything.
Right.
See, with guys, what we pay attention to, because we're already, the guys I know, my brothers, we go into dates, and same thing for myself. I go into a date, and I already know I'm spending my money. But part of my test on you is you gonna reach for your purse. And it's not even so much. It ain't even so much of oh, is she gonna pay?
Yeah.
Like it's just like, does she have that sense of I value your money too?
Yeah.
And even if you don't do it on the first date, it's just like, okay,
Eventually.
like eventually, like if we hungry, is you gonna be like, yo, you spent too much money this week, back. I'll pay for it this time.
Right.
Like things like that. Like dudes really pay. I mean, we don't mind.
Yeah.
Like saying like, oh, nah, you good. Like
Right.
don't.
Just
like,
give me the opportunity
like,
to say that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? More than
That's a huge turn on. I mean, when somebody reach for their purse, because I'm always gonna be like, yo, what you doing? But it's just cute that you tried. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That is definitely a fact. I'm
That's a
definitely on the
fact.
same page.
y'all run into that a lot, like
What?
y'all run into that a lot,
What?
like the guys just, oh, you got it.
Oh, you'll be.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm honestly never.
Look, just turning that.
You got.
Waiting.
No, imagine me.
Yo, they
Oh,
phone.
cool clutch. You got
Yeah.
this. It's like no.
You got your wallet?
That's a.
I love my shit.
You got your car?
That's my home.
I would
Like, look at
literally-
my face. Like, I just can't.
You heard? I feel like you really experienced that, and it was like,
No, like, it's
So-
just like, ew. Like, come on, man. I could pay for it. I could pay for it.
Yeah.
Cool, but she just, no.
so what if
And-
what if he told you off the rip, like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I just got overdraft my account, I didn't expect, like, could you know what I mean?
If we're at the
Yeah,
table,
and I'll pay you back.
At the table, that's
I'm
that's
sorry.
too late.
I like.
That's too
no,
late.
if at the table,
Okay,
I'm gonna pay. I'm literally,
First of all-
I'm gonna literally sit at the table like this, like, it's alright. And then I'm gonna sit, like, drink, and I'm gonna be like this. Silent.
Yo,
Silent.
very silent.
Hell nah.
It's
What
still
you
a turn.
can't take it nowhere from there, right?
That's bad. Y'all catch that later.
I got you.
I got you.
Give me the morning.
What you doing Wednesday? I could go.
But, alright, bro, what's your question?
Alright, so how do you ladies feel about long distance relationships?
I don't mind them.
I don't mind them either, honestly.
Just because I'll explain why.
Mhm.
I'm really, really busy and I don't have time to be super, super attentive in a relationship. So I like we're at an age that we're trying to figure out what we're doing.
Mhm.
So it's like grind time. So I don't have time to just sit here and chill all day. I got things to get done. I'd rather work than to just chill. So long distance is kind of fire.
Yeah, so you feel like they could
Yeah. So when
work on your own,
Right.
and then they could do their thing on their own as well.
Yeah. I like long distance because I don't
You like long distance?
I don't like to be too clingy. I feel like when you're in the same like city or whatever as somebody, you're like you want to see them all the time and like you guys hang out all the time and then like you guys just get
Gets
comfortable
old,
and then
yeah.
months like
Not
you know
doing
it gets
it's
super
it's the same shit and then when like you're long distance, you know, you go out to see the person maybe like twice a month and like it's just exciting and it's just a really, really good feeling. Well, for me personally.
So let me ask this. So with a long distance relationship, do you feel like the love will still be as strong as if they were in the
I
same
think
I mean-
it could be more just
Yeah.
because you have so much anticipation to see this person.
And then, you know, eventually I feel like after all the wait and wanting to be together all the time, I feel like it'll be a long lasting relationship.
And then eventually, as you grow, you just make the move.
That's it.
Alright, so y'all would be okay, you know what I mean, with seeing your significant other, let's just say twice out of the year.
Yes, because even if he's in my hometown, I'm still gonna be too busy to chill with you all the time. So it's like,
Okay.
Twice out of the year is damn, like, come on. You
no
can't
wait,
just
twice
say-
out of the year. I think he was gonna say twice out of the month.
twice out of the year.
You're bugging out.
Twice out of every 6 months.
No, that's too much.
No,
That's
that's
a
a
little
little
too much.
Like,
I'll do like once a month. Like,
So-
like once every 2 months.
y'all wouldn't have like any type of trust issues or nothing like that?
I don't do
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, what's your question?
Oh yeah. So what sign or what's the tell in your head to let you know like when a guy's the one?
Hot damn. That's a good question.
For me, it's when you care about my well-being. Like, you don't care about the way I look and the way I this. It's like you actually like care about how I feel. Like me. Like I got, you know, our monthly shit, and you know,
Yeah.
this is real shit. Us women, our moods get crazy. Like we crave stuff, we're in pain. Like this is for real, and like to have a guy that actually understands, like not
To
understand, but like to care and actually want to make you feel good. Like that's fire. Because a lot of men are like, "Ugh, you're just mad moody. You're this, you're that. Like get over it.
Every girl
Like,
gets it. Like not understanding just because you just don't feel it. Like
yeah. So
I honestly, I don't even know.
I think the best thing is when it's natural instead of trying to force it to.
right.
Yeah.
You can tell when things are just
forced. Like, yeah, you can feel that. You can feel it in the energy. You know what I mean? Alright, so boom.
No, I was gonna say like, so like, would you consider like being forced when like a guy's, he's pretty much continuing to ask you on a date and you say no, and
That's definitely forced.
yeah, but I mean, look,
Definitely pushing the issue.
yeah, but like, what if you just like not giving him a chance? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you had any like situation like that?
Yes.
Where you know,
So, fellas, I hope y'all paying attention. They both experienced it.
so like, is that so? Is he?
Yeah,
So would you
fucking
consider that person forcing it, or it's like
Persistent.
what is it? You know.
What do you
To
feel
keep it a
about
stack, I had this one person that asked me on a date, and I don't really like to date people from where I'm from because it's just so small and everybody knows everybody. And I was just like, I said yeah at first, and I thought about it. I'm like, no, because people just be in people's business. And I said no, like I didn't even like him physically, nothing, but I was just gonna give him a chance because he asked a few times, and I was like, all right, whatever, cool. Then I was just like, nah, forget it. Then recently, like just commenting on like certain stuff, and then like sending his phone number.
That's crazy.
That's too much.
And I like ignore the fact that he sent the phone number and comments on again, and he'll be like, text me, and I'm like, okay, no.
That's just.
You see, like that's
too pushy. Like.
yeah, that's I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I mean, there was somebody that tried to talk to me, and the way that they got my attention was like, oh, he wrote like, do you like puzzles? And I was like, yeah. And he put like what's it called, like the thing to put your phone number, like parentheses, and then like, and then I was like, oh, you're funny, I like this, and I ended up sending my number. You know what I mean? Just coming smooth, not fucking thirsty as fuck.
Alright, don't be thirsty.
I had something creative like that happen today.
You know,
So
women really appreciate.
Yeah, I'll tell you something real creative. This girl, she sent me pictures of furniture and said she just moved it into my DMs. I ain't never heard that. I said, hey, how you doing?
No, she didn't.
Nah,
Those really be making them. Alright, we'll
you
get into that.
very surprised. You cut that out there. She's watching, you know. Alright, so boom. Look.
No, I'm not.
What's the worst red flag when you're in a relationship besides cheating?
Jealousy, being insecure.
Define insecurity. Yes, sir. Like that.
Damn, where do I
Walked you
start?
in there, and then I just
Define insecurity.
hit you with it. You know what I mean?
Like asking
Just
you-
accusing you
accusing.
of things when I don't even know how to describe it.
Like you're insecure, like you feel like your partner looks better than you.
Yeah.
Like when you go out, you feel like nervous
always
because
like
you're like,
worst
oh,
case
my partner
scenario.
looks better. Like, relax, okay? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also like just telling yourself like, oh, I look ugly, I look this, I look.
Oh yeah, that's
And then
clear
also like just thinking everybody just wants, like everybody's just after you, and they feel like they're gonna steal you from them.
Okay, guys. So for this next question, I'm gonna just assume you guys are single. So why are you single?
So I'm single because I got out of a really long relationship about 2.5 years ago.
Use some sad music.
And I'm just, taking the time for myself right now. I don't really want to get deep with anybody. I just want to like keep figuring out myself and what I want, because I was in that relationship like from high school. So like I didn't really like figure myself. Like you know what I mean. So like now that I'm like in my mid-20s, it's like, all right, you 5 years away from 30. So like you got to figure out yourself, and so I'm just chilling and I'm just growing and learning, and that's why I don't want to invest my time into somebody else, because I want to invest the time in myself. So, and I'm not saying that too.
So to answer what you said, I think it's really important to learn you before you try to learn somebody else. And try to get somebody else to learn you. You know what I mean? Because in a relationship, it's like there's a whole lot of, every day you gotta learn something new about that person. But if you don't know you, you're fucking confusing that person, and you're confusing your damn self. Because you don't know what you want. You know what I mean? So going through that process first of just learning you, I think that is very important.
Damn, I feel like I need to learn me. I feel like that lately, like.
No, we all.
Hey,
We all Because it's definitely a thing if you asking your partner, like, all right, well, what should I do to fix this for you to make the relationship last longer? And they always saying, oh, I don't know, or can't give you like a solid answer. That could blow things as well. So,
but that's another point about the last question I had about long distance. If you are away from somebody, you can still kind of have time to learn yourself while still
and that's why
with them.
But I don't know.
I can't do no damn long distance.
Yeah, me personally, I kind of gotta like.
I went to Iraq and everything, and I still don't like long distance.
I gotta feel my partner next to me. Like I gotta be with you to when you say things to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see your body language. I want to talk to you for real. Like long distance on the phone only goes so far to me. So
I feel like you could still have like yes, that is an important part of a relationship, but it also depends on one, how often you see your partner, and two, like what's your relationship, because FaceTime is just, you know what I'm saying, talking on the phone, but you can still be quote unquote intimate while, you know what I'm saying, still having conversations through FaceTime or whatnot. So just being creative too, but that also comes down to who you with and, you know, y'all dynamic.
That's a fact. Well, I mean, long distance, as in like I'm only seeing you 2 times out the year.
That's not really a relationship. Yeah, that's not a relationship. That's more of like, that's just.
Unless you're like in the military or some shit.
And like, you just go see them when you're in that area. Because I don't think there's anybody in the world, unless they like live on the fucking other side, who would only visit somebody they really like twice. Because I'll figure it out.
Because you gotta take a trip.
You gonna figure it out.
You will figure it out.
I'll be good. One time I'll come off, I'm good. Like that'll be
once a month is perfect.
Yeah, at least. Like,
but it gotta be more than a day.
Like. No, of course more than a day.
Like a weekend or something.
Yeah, like a weekend, like 3 days.
Even a week would be cool.
But yeah, that's the reason why.
My question is, seeing as how you women are, you know what I'm saying, independent, do your own thing, you have your own talents. So could you, because I was watching the B. Simone thing, and she was saying how she couldn't date a dude with 9 to 5. So could you date somebody outside of your industry or outside of, you know what I'm saying, your tax bracket?
Of course.
Yes, but I understood what she said.
I know a lot of people
have to be
like
a creator like her to understand what she's saying.
Yeah.
Like you.
Because I want to hear it firsthand from you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes being with somebody, like this is why I understood. Sometimes being with somebody that has a 9 to 5, they're not gonna understand your grind the same. Because they just wait, it's a routine for them.
Right.
Like sometimes being a creator like us, sometimes we've gone to sleep at 5, 6. Leo's going to work straight from a video. Like some people just don't understand that. So sometimes the relationship just wouldn't work, and that's why you would prefer to be with somebody that doesn't have a 9 to 5.
Right.
Or
and it's just like let women have what the fuck they want.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm swearing. I'm sorry. But let them have what they want. Like why do you care?
Yeah.
Like why do you care?
That's her preference.
That's what you want. Like it's not your life. You can have the 9 to 5 person if you want the 9 to 5 person.
I think so from a guy's point of view, whenever she said what she said, it's kind of like, all right, boom. When you think about love, you think of loving that person, not with what that person brings. You know what I mean? And in that aspect of where she explained, okay, your tax bracket is not where mine is, then I mean I can't be with you. Then it's like you're not here for the right reasons. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean?
Damn, I didn't hear all that.
Thinking about it from the other side, it's like, all right, I do see like how we were saying before about the whole grind and thing like that. If that person isn't in the same tax bracket, they may not understand the same things as you. You know what I mean? So it might be a little bit harder to love that person. But I don't think love should have any type of attachment to monetary reasons because money can disappear tomorrow. Does that mean you fall out of love with me? You know what I mean? So you gotta be in it for the right reasons. But yeah. Alright, so boom. What is, since we started off with turn-ons, I'm gonna end it with what is your biggest turn-ons?
Turn on?
Something that you just like, damn.
Physically, like anything?
Yes.
Give us physically and whatever else there is.
The same way, like last time, like I think you're saying, you see how a guy doesn't even reach and be like, oh, you got it. Like that could be one thing. So a turn on that a guy will do. Like, oh, okay.
Like physically, I just love somebody
With style.
Yeah, like with style. And just like personality-wise. Like I really like somebody with a really like good demeanor. Like I hate. I don't like no bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Can't be no
It's pretty much the same when it comes to that.
like I like chill. I like quiet. I like, but just I don't like. Just
I like to feel like I'm with a man.
You know what I mean?
Like
Not
you feel
not his
security.
ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. Exactly. That's the word. Yes.
And like that's my shorty right there. Like
Yeah.
the way that they
Gotta
just
claim
See how
that
she
shit.
said it.
right.
I wouldn't even mind a little bit, like a little mean, but just next to me.
Right. I like that. I
Fire.
love that too.
He was just a little mean to you too. What about that? Just a little aggressive with you, just a little bit. Aggressive.
I can-
not too.
Yeah, I can handle
Okay.
that.
Like you
Because I don't like
guys,
too
guys
nice
that's too timid,
anyways.
like
Uh,
you, I feel like if you guys had niggas that was too timid, y'all would definitely walk over.
of course, 100%.
Dude from yesterday, you know what I mean? He was getting the walk over vibe. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was too timid. Like, but yeah.
You gotta be sure of yourself as a man, period.
Right.
Right.
100%.
And you gotta be able to put us in our spot sometimes. Because
Yeah.
sometimes we get out of line. Just like sometimes, you know,
Sometimes
the
we
men.
shit.
Right. Exactly.
Who you talking to? Like,
Yo,
Right.
you don't hit her.
you don't hit it. Shake it.
What's your question, bro?
Okay, on a lighter note, what would be like your ideal date?
This whole video.
I'm real simple. I like to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like I don't really care to go nowhere super expensive and be extra fancy. That can happen, you know, eventually to celebrate something, whatever.
Facts.
But I'll be cool with both in sweats, getting some food, and just talking and listening to some good music.
Yes.
I'll be cool with that.
That's fine to me. But first date, like something creative would be really, really good.
Oh, first
to be
date.
honest. Like if you do like a wine and paint kind of like at the park and like that'd be really, really
I had that.
like you'll really take me because I'll be like,
Yeah.
you thought about this, you know what I mean? So that's really fun.
So would you prefer that over, let's just say, a fucking high-rise dinner or whatever, with a
100%.
beautiful...
Yes, that can
That's
come
dope.
eventually. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Stuff like
I
that.
like
I'm not gonna hold you though, and I don't want to make nobody. I'm not. Matter of fact, I might not even say this.
No,
say it.
Too late.
There's a lot of people that do not think like that no more. Now,
Yeah.
they rather have that dope picture on Instagram.
Yeah,
Now,
that's what it's all
like,
And how you even taking a picture of first date?
Yeah.
well, I mean, just of the scenery. Now,
That's bugging.
Good
Like-
don't
do that.
Like first
You
day, you're
gotta
supposed to
get
be
into
getting to know each other and just
Yeah.
talking pop ever.
Facts.
Like it's not for the people.
How y'all feel about like girls who like be posting pictures of like the food, but like not the guy that they
Oh, that's very necessary.
No, this is how I feel about it. I sometimes I think sometimes I think it's just bad for business.
It is bad.
Yeah.
It is.
No,
It's
man.
just not bad. I don't really
So
like to talk about my business.
Right,
I just don't
what
like
you got
to.
going on, yeah.
Right, I just like to post what I post and that's it. Obviously, I'm not gonna deny if I'm in a relationship, but I just don't like to say. I don't have to say that.
Running your mouth to
You know how many people wouldn't want to work with us if they knew?
Oh, that's a pound.
Like, you know what I mean?
But this is my thing. So like, what about the dude on the other side? Cause like,
It's like you
okay,
on a
so
date.
like, I get that you like your relationship. I mean, I guess I'm thinking about it now, like from both sides, because really on the other side, like, I guess it depends on what, like, if it's just a date or you just taking out to dinner, you know, whatnot.
Bro, would you do that? Would
I
you
mean,
post
you're
a girl on
right.
first
You're
date?
right. Not on the first date, of course. That's what I'm saying.
For like relationship
Okay,
wise.
first date. Nah, you're right.
But nah,
I'm not posting.
I really like people who are on the same page. Like they know, like.
I'll take a picture of the store. Like,
I don't
yeah,
need-
my post.
I don't need to be posted. I'm
Straight up.
Right, I don't
Right.
care
I'm
about
secure,
it.
we
Like,
good.
right.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's
Internet and
I'm
real
sure
life
I'm
is two
posted.
totally different things.
Right.
So.